understand. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all.
Dancing, dancing, the fire, fire.
What it do? La gang. Somebody said, what happened to what it do, y'all? There you go. Anyways, y'all, I hope everybody out there is doing good, doing great, blessed, staying productive. Let me say happy Saturday. Y'all never get it's Lala reaction on a Saturday, but y'all do have it today. I was cruising in the YouTube streets, ran across the ending of this video, and I said, I have to jump on it, okay? And so that's why I'm here. Today is a day where I upload shorts, but y'all got a video on today, okay? Let me say to everybody, happy holidays. Y'all will be getting reactions all the way until Thanksgiving, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna post. I won't post on Thanksgiving and probably not the day before Thanksgiving, but reactions will resume soon after, okay? Oh, I might have to post all week, y'all. I gotta figure that one out. Because, yeah, I mean, and then also, y'all, I will be throwing some videos out here, just basically sponsorships that I've been behind on. I'll be throwing that out as well. So for the ones that like sponsorship videos, they will be out here. And also reactions for the ones that love them. Anyways, y'all, so we will be talking about who y'all know, okay? We're going to call her the breeder, okay? The begging breeder in the YouTube streets. Y'all, she out here with that can, okay? Do y'all know her that can? Y'all heard that can going jingling, ling, ling, okay? Okay, she's out here with her can. She's begging big time in these YouTube streets. And the begging is getting so bad, she putting Lena right up next to her to get on here and beg for Mickey D's. I felt like they planned and they plotted that. And then that's where Nika said, oh, she's been asking for McDonald's all day, and I even had to cut out the clip because, yeah, you's a liar, okay? You didn't cut out the clip. You want McDonald's yourself because that's the type of food you are used to eating. So you say, well, if the kids get on here and the kids ask for somebody, okay, a TikToker or somebody's gonna send us something. And then, as y'all seen, I put out a short, and my short basically said, in her video where she was cooking, I believe it was the pancakes, okay? She made the comment of, I know y'all might have something to say or y'all gonna complain or talk about it, but if somebody wanna send my kids some money for us to buy some good food, what's wrong with it? It's a whole lot wrong with it, because what you doing is on her dry begging like you normally do, and payday is right around the fucking corner. I don't get it or understand it. And then that's where it say, if you running low on food, you got all the staged food in your pantry waiting on CPS to come, okay? So when they do they walk through, it shows, hey, we do have food. Well, you got the tacos, you got the mac and cheese, make something happen. That's what I would say. But it's the ones that, you know, they gullible to her BS, I would say, that keep falling for the shit. Or even say, this is a situation for you and Hayward. You should be calling Hayward and saying, hey, Hayward, your kids want some Mickey D's. Your kids want some Little Caesar pizza. Because your supporters and your bookies and whoever else and your TikTokers, they didn't lay down and have these kids with you. And they didn't tell you to continue to have all them, and knowing your coins was not ready to provide and take care of them. I'm just saying. But anyways, y'all, that ain't what I want to talk about, okay? I'll save that one for another day. I want to talk about this book, okay? This book that was already out. I mean, since bookies be over here, okay, and eavesdropping, trying to see what it's Lala saying. Who purchased the book? Who done went on Amazon and bought this book with a 1 star? Okay, I seen that shit got 1 star, so that let me know right there. That review, leave that shit where it is. Do not order it, okay? She said Naya wants to go back in and, you know, fix the things that she misspelled, her grammar in the books and all those. things, okay? And then she want to come back and put it out again. Then they just say, well, shit, if the people already bought it once and they wasn't satisfied and your review on this was a 1 star, who will go back out to waste their coins and repurchase this shit again? Nobody, okay? And the crazy part is, y'all, with me being a reactor, okay, I'm saying, who has the fucking book, okay? Somebody need to send me the book, not because I mean, yeah, it's not support. It's I want to read and know, because that'll make my fucking reactions a little bit better. You understand? To get down to the nitty gritty and what you putting in this book, and trying to use this book for the excuse of the life and the life that you give your kids and what you don't allow and give. She used the book for a fucking excuse. Or then I would say book, also her past, okay? The things she done seen and went through in her past. But what's crazy is you sat down and you put this book out here, but the shit that you continue to come back and say is not adding up. I mean, it sounds like you keep switching the story around, because you talked about how your grandmother loved you and how you were so crazy about your grandmother, but then you come back at the end of the video. So then that's where I say, go back, y'all. If y'all didn't watch Struggle Gets Real, Struggle Gets Real. Wait, see? That's what I'm saying. Why somebody want to read your book and you can't even do your titles right? She put the Struggle Gets Real, Life Situations, Laundry 10 Loads Overdue. So if y'all didn't catch the end of that video, I say go back, okay? She want to talk about her book. You know how you trying to promote shit. You want people to go back and buy this book. But she talked about how she thought her grandmother loved her, but all of a sudden now, the way that her grandmother treated her, she really didn't love her, okay? And see, me sitting here, I actually sit here and I listen to this about 2 to 3 times, okay? Because then that's where I'm going to tell y'all what I got out of it by listening and observing. Because what I got out of it was, you see the shit that your grandmother did to you, which is the same shit that you was doing to your kids right now, okay? But you don't see that, okay? So then that's where I say the same thing that you are saying right now about your grandmother in a different form, in a different ways, the same things your kids is going to say about you when they get older. They going to say, I thought my mother loved me, but how she treated me and cared for me, it wasn't love. She wasn't really loving us. So when she got on the YouTube streets, this is what they gonna say, and used to tell us all the time with giving us a cookie or some chips or whatever. And she used to say, love you, all that. The shit wasn't real. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So we're gonna get into that, and that's what I'm gonna talk about today, y'all. So moving over. Also, I just want to touch, y'all seen the video that she put up talking about she went to D.S.S. for assistance, okay? And about different resources to help and pay her lights and pay her rent. Oh, shit. Well, why you wait to go try to find out different resources for help right around the holidays? I mean, you been need help. You been need help since you moved in that double wide. You been need help when you was at the other place, okay? So that means you move from one place to another place, but you still in that same stuck situation. You been needing resources. You been needing D.S.S. to step in and help you in some type of way. I'm just saying, so why wait till the holidays? You know why? Because it's a way for me to hold my sign out here in the YouTube streets, and somebody's gonna fall for it and say, well, y'all, she really trying, okay? She going down to D.S.S. after we done told her several times, go to D.S.S. They should have resources to help you have furniture, help you with the things that you need. Your bookies can't do it. They can only give just a little bit, okay? I'm just saying, so why now? I get it, you know, because we see it all the time. This is the same pattern, same shit, just a different face, a sad-ass story, and a different location, okay? Anyways, y'all, so and then you get paid on the 21st, but watch, y'all, wait. When she get paid on the 21st by YouTube, watch what she do with her money. She not going to be on here talking about, well, let me take these coins and put this in a saving account to make sure this shit lasts for our clothes and laundry and all those things and for food if we want to eat out. She not going to do that. She going to be on her. She going to run the Family Dollar. She going to run the Roses. She going to do all these things, okay, and start ordering off a line again, okay? So what she giving right now is for people to feel sorry for it so y'all can go in y'all pockets, okay, and start throwing y'all coins in that can so it can jingle and shit. No, not on my watch, okay? Fa la 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 la, get a fucking job, I would say. Anyways, so moving along, y'all. She was talking about her book. Wait a minute. Let me stop, okay? I want to also go back. Since this is the laundry video. Remember I asked y'all in my video, I think it was the video yesterday. And let me stop and say, if you have not tuned into the reaction video that I posted yesterday, here is the thumbnail. Go over and check it out. And at the end of the day, don't forget to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, okay? So remember when I asked y'all, okay, you got 8 to 10 loads of clothes. She said she had 10 loads of clothes. I asked y'all, how long do you think it would take for you to do 10 loads of laundry? You understand? It didn't take Nika no time, okay? It would have took me hours to sit there and try to wash 10 loads, and not only wash 10 loads, put that shit in the dryer and try to fold that shit up to put it in the bags for the kids. Now, this is what she said. She had 10 loads. How many washers? I want to know. Drop it in comments down below before I let y'all know. How many washers y'all think she used? If y'all really watched the video, y'all would have seen it. But y'all know them clothes are still funky, still smelly, and still fucking dirty. And that game didn't do a not a nothing for it. I want to know. Drop it down below. Anyways, y'all. She had 10 loads of laundry and she only used 3 washers. Now, I ain't been to the laundromat and Lord knows when, but is them washers big enough? Okay, big enough to separate 10 loads into 3 washers. She had 3 washers and also used 6 dryers. Then that's where I would say, why is it that you use more dryers than fucking washers? It makes no sense. Then moving over real quick, let's talk about Leah Fashion Nova, okay? All the clothes that someone sent Leah, she talks about she could not find it, okay? Leah wore them clothes, I guess, for a full week. She couldn't find no outfits to wash. So now she's sitting back and she's wondering, where is Leah's new clothes? And then that's where I sit back and I wonder to you and say, where is Leah's new clothes? And who Fashion Nova bags or Shein bags did you have stored in your car? I'm just saying, let me know. Somebody is missing some clothes. And I don't understand. If you gave them the hangers and you said you allowed the girls to hang up their clothes, why is her new clothes missing? It makes no sense. But then, too, it would make sense. Because seeing you down on the floor with that whole mess trying to find that Medicaid card, it explains a lot. It explains how you keep house and how you keep things and how you allow your kids to keep things. I'm saying no fucking structure. No organization. Okay? Nowhere. Okay? So moving along, okay, we're going to talk about, it's so much to talk about, okay? It's one more thing before I move to this book. She was in the kitchen and she was cooking pancakes, okay? She said she was cooking pancakes for a snack before the kids eat dinner. She didn't know what she was going to cook for dinner, but she was cooking pancakes. How many pancakes you think each one of the kids got? You think 2 maybe? No, only fucking 1, okay? They only got 1 pancake, and I believe Papa was able to get 2 pancakes in a skillet, okay? She got on here and she complained and said she was upset and she mad because she spent all this money on buying plastic plates and bowls and paper plates, bowls and spoons and cups. And when it's time to eat, she can't find them. So she said in order for the kids wanting to eat on something, they need to find it. I'm not going to find it. And then that's where I say, at the end of the day, y'all the ones that has kids and you keep your dishes in the cabinets, okay, in the cabinets. When it's time to eat, you know where to go get them, right? When it's time to eat, You able to serve your kids properly. Then that's where I say, do you allow your kids to go in the cabinets and get the bowls and the plates and spoons and cups and yeah, just play with them, throw them around the house, all those things. Because she was saying, y'all better go in y'all rooms and look for these plates so you can have something to eat on. And I continue to tell y'all, okay, I don't know her issue and what's wrong with her, but I continue to say, it's junkie vibes. It's like somebody that has a habit, has an addiction, that's on something, and everything within my home is everywhere. Okay, I don't even have my stuff that needs to be in the kitchen for me to use in the right place. It's every fucking where. I mean. So, anyways, y'all, moving over. Okay. So she was talking about this book in the car on a car ride with Naya, you know. Talking about how Naya wanted her to write a book and was saying how she should sit down and everything that she is feeling within the inside, just express it in a book. But somehow expressing it in a book, y'all didn't think it was, you know, entertaining or it wasn't worth it to have a fucking 1 star. I mean, damn. But the things that she talked about, y'all, she brought up the mother situation. Okay, she said, okay, and we're gonna start right here, that her father and her mother, it was just a one night stand thing. Okay, so Nika was created within not even a relationship. Okay, it was just somebody like, I'm finna take you home, we finna do the damn thing, and yeah. And somehow, somewhere in there, pop goes the weasel. Here's Nika, okay? So that day forward, Nika mama didn't want her and all these things like that. Because she was dark-skinned. She wasn't the color as her other siblings, okay? And then that's where I say I look at also with Hayward, okay? What was Hayward? Was you and Hayward really in a relationship wise before you start having kids, okay? Or did you start having kids or start messing with him when you supposed to been talking to somebody else anyway, or you was out here being loose and you messed with him and wound up pregnant, so y'all continue to do whatever and more babies was created, okay? She also talked about the grandmother and the situation with her brother and her uncle. Okay, and then that's where I was like, too, you've been talking about this shit for a long time. Sometimes when you want to get ahead and get over shit and do better and just heal, you leave the shit where it is in the past. Either you're going to work on it so I can allow myself to heal and be better, or you just going to leave it where it is. But you continue to drag this in the YouTube streets thinking people is going to gravitate toward this shit and say, well, it's okay, Nika. We understand what you give and do. We understand the neglect that you give towards your kids is because how your mother neglected you and how you was raised. Okay, understandable, but you grown as fuck now, and you know what they did was wrong and not right, so it should make you be a better mother towards your kids. But instead of you being a better mother towards your kids, you are being the same person that your grandmother was. You are being the same person, really, that your mother was. You being that same individual, giving the same thing, okay? But that same mind frame that they have is the same one that you have. No difference. And then that's where I say, y'all, patterns repeat themselves, okay? Because I'm sitting here listening. And then that's where I say, is you really talking about your grandmother or is you really talking about yourself? Because everything that you saying, this is the same thing that these kids are going through and what we are seeing and speak about every day. So why is it that somewhere in there, when we sit down and we talk and we give reactions and they come in your comment section trying to tell you cut that shit off, you exit out, you don't want to hear it, oh, it's so wrong, because the fucking truth hurts. Just saying. Okay, and so then moving along, talking about the grandmother situation, that the things that was taking place with the brother and the uncle, she said that she used to tell her grandmother like, hey, it's happening, but her grandmother would never get up and never move. Okay. Then I said, you had Papa and you had Leah. Papa was taken out of your house for the things that he was doing to Leah, for the things that he was doing to Kira, for things that he was doing to one of the boys, okay? That's why he couldn't be in your home. You knew that these things was happening, but it was okay with you. You don't care. That's why CPS, D.S.S had to step in, okay? That's just like now. If you know these certain things happened to Leah, Kira, and one of the boys, and it came from Papa, you still overlooking that situation and still sitting down on that shit just like your grandmother did, because guess what? You still leaving Papa at home with the kids. You don't care, okay? And then when somebody talk about or bring up the situation, you say, oh, it's false allegations. Oh, it's not true. So that same energy that your grandmother was giving when you say, hey, grandmama, it's happening again, and she will sit there, is because it's not happening. Y'all are lying right now. So leave me alone, okay? Then moving over. She talked about an uncle that she had. That tried to step in and tried to teach her how to read, tried to teach her how to write, okay? He used to give her books, okay? So then that's where I say you probably had the good uncle that came in and tried to save the day, okay? He seen and knew, like, oh man, she is delayed, she is behind, she don't even know when her birthday is, okay? So that's where he was saying she said he would pinch her, okay? And he said, every time I come down here and you don't know your birthday, I'm going to pinch you, okay? Then that's where I look at where I just talked about with these kids. They don't even know their birthday. Some of them don't even know their full name. They don't know how old they are, okay? They don't know what grade they supposed to be in, okay? Same thing that she given, okay? So then she said that she was raised where there was abuse and neglect, okay? So these kids right now is being raised within this double wide where there is abuse and neglect, okay? I say abuse, a lot of things that we probably didn't see or don't see. I hold that shit, okay? Neglect. Kids need to go to the doctor. Kira is sick, and Kira has been sick for a while. She on Kira. Sai, sick. Y'all hear Sai crying in the background of her short. Okay, she's eating that graham cracker and peanut butter. You can hear Sai crying in the back, and she's congested. Okay, so then that's where you say neglect, and then you have medical neglect. She also talked about how her grandmother treated her like a slave, where she thought that it was love, but she finally realized that it wasn't, because her grandmother was treating her like a slave. She had to cut the grass like a grown man. Not only cutting the grass like a grown man, but pulling the leaves out of the ground. Okay, and then that's where I say, damn. When we watch your videos, these kids always have to clean up. Okay, you always yelling at them for cleaning up. You always yelling at them to go out there in the yard and pick up the trash and do this. We always talk about all the time that these kids is not good to go out and do fun things with. They only good for to clean up, clean the house, wash the dishes, do this, do that, go in the yard. Oh, they need Shay need to pick up the yard. He need to do this. So then that's where you say, are you talking about your grandmother or are you talking about yourself? Because you do the same exact fucking thing right now in each video that you put out. Oh, the kids not getting nothing to eat because they didn't help me do the laundry. Y'all don't deserve nothing to eat. I'm going to go get something to eat first. And then what do? Sit there and eat in front of their face. Let's talk about it. And then that's where she says she could never do her kids like that. Somebody drop it in the comments down below. Help her to understand it, okay? Because I see it. Then let's bring it up, okay? Let's talk about, she said that she was behind in school. She was behind in school, and then she wasn't in her right grade. But she's living with her grandmother, and her grandmother is raising her, okay? So then you say, why wasn't you in the right grade? Okay. Why was you behind in school? For what reason? For what reason of what your grandmother wasn't doing, or was your grandmother giving and doing the same thing that you putting out here in the YouTube streets? Because guess what? Whatever your mama did and neglected you and didn't want you, okay, because of the one night stand or whatever the case may be, that same shit rolled over from her mama, which is your granny, that's sitting here and taking care of you. And what you doing as a grown-ass individual that don't want nobody to try to tell you right or how to correct or how to better yourself. You doing that same shit, following that same situation. Because guess what, y'all? Her kids, all of them are behind, okay? They not in their right grades. Same shit. Then she said she was in special ed, okay? Yeah, you couldn't read, you couldn't write. I mean, where would you be? And then that's the same situation that Elijah is in. 8 years old, first grade, reading on a kindergarten, or I would say pre-K level, okay? Same shit. But if these are the things you've been through and you feel so sad and it hurts you so bad, why is it that you're not trying to pour more into your kids or do better for your kids? Because somewhere in there, what? You don't see it, or it all look good and great to you? I'm confused. Because with watching this and listening, I see patterns repeat they fucking self. Okay, so you can't talk bad about your grandmother or your mother because you giving that same shit. And at the end of the day, like I said, when the kids get older, and I'm pretty sure Naya and Papa right now, okay, they can say the same shit about you and what you give. Okay, so then that's where she says she dropped out of school. She dropped out of school. What do you have? You have Papa. Papa dropped out. Do we know what grade he dropped out? No. Papa out here, do Papa even know how to go apply for a job or fill out an application? No. Okay, I'm just saying, look at this shit. Only one that's trying to break is Naya. But the more Naya got to stay stuck in there, she's going to be stuck in just like her mama. I'm just saying. Then talking about how, talking about sleeping, okay? Sleeping. She's saying that she used to sleep between a washer and a dryer. Ooh. Sounds familiar because when you got in these double wides and even before, these kids never had a bed. They had to sleep on a hard floor. I mean. But then you have the nerves to say, that's why I'm saying if something in your mental is not clicking, that you would never treat your kids like this. But what you display out here for us to see and what we watch and what we hear, you treating your kids exactly the same. Neglecting them, treating them like slaves, because I'm not going out and purchase or buy them anything unless it's a reward. That's what you tell us. But it's not a reward because you're not putting nothing into it. You're just taking them to go get ice cream because it's fucking free. Okay? But you telling Leah, hey, if you clean up this and that, I'll take y'all to go get some ice cream. I ain't going to buy y'all no ice cream. You didn't buy them shit. Then she also talked about so many people saying her thing with Leah and she treat Leah different. You do. Okay? You treat Leah just the same way that your mama treated you. But somehow in there, you have them. Okay? They are with you. They don't have nowhere else to go. They barely have a father that want to step in and do any fucking thing or even try to save them or even to say, man, my kids are being neglected right now. Don't have it. Okay? And then I'm listening to her in a video and she has the nerves to say that it's okay for the kids to be alone and have alone time. That's why she goes and sit in her car. You should have thought about sitting in your car before you had them. There's no way that you have small kids and you have bigger kids. I don't even care if you have Naya and Papa. Them are your kids. So there's no way you say, y'all can have the house. Okay, I'm going to go sit in my car because I need alone time and y'all can have alone time. But you have the nerves to get on here and say, oh, a mother's job is never done. You don't know what a fucking mother job is because you don't fucking do it. You half-ass do it. Or you want somebody else to do it for you. And then that's where I say, shit, your book. You need to sit down and read your book yourself. Because if these are the things that you are writing in your book, You're talking about your own fucking self, okay? Because this is what you do to your kids. Neglect. Kids behind, wrong grades, dropping out of school, okay? And you don't push them to do better. Not at all. But I'll come on and I'll fake laugh and all these things to get the people to tune in, because maybe that's more money coming to jingle in my can. But this whole family situation is fucked up. And then that's where I say, why is it that you always gotta ask TikTok and your bookies? Where's your family at? Where's your uncle that used to give you books for you to read and certain things like that? Where's your sister and your brother? They don't want to help their nieces and nephews and their sister because she trying? No, because they know. Okay, they know what you about and what you give. I speak on everybody else, but I'm not going to speak on myself or take accountability for myself. Or say somewhere in there where my grandmother was raising me, I'm picking up those habits. I picked up the habits of my mama of sleeping with him and having these kids, but I thought if I continue to have these kids, he wouldn't go get married on me. He wouldn't go find another baby mama. He wouldn't go get another girlfriend, but he did. He said, allow me to free myself. But why now? I mean, that's what I'm saying. We get on here and we want to be content creators. And we get on here and we want to show our life, but not knowing what you are displaying is very fucked up, okay? This book that you are putting out, no wonder it has 1 star, okay? You don't have time to be on here displaying and doing this shit. You should be somewhere sitting down trying to work on yourself, okay? Trying to be there for your kids. That's what I would say, y'all. Okay, and then she tried to say her mama want to come back around now that she is blowing up. What? Blowing up world. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all pay too much attention to numbers. And you're not paying attention to the dollar signs. Because you can't be blowing up if you still on her with your cup out saying, can y'all send me some money so I can do laundry? Can y'all send me some money so my kids can eat good on this Friday? Can y'all send me some money so I can go buy some Mickey D's? Can y'all send me some money so, shit, just send me some money. I ain't got furniture. I ain't got a table. I ain't got it. My kids ain't got enough clothes. They don't have necessities. We don't have it, but I'm blowing up, and my mama want to come back in my life once I'm out here and I'm blowing up and doing things and making money. Anyways, y'all, and that's why this is called YouTube, okay? Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all for this reaction video. If y'all like this reaction video, let's throw those thumbs up. And if you have not, I ask that you do. Do subscribe. But y'all already know it's not by force. It's by choice. So that's only if you want to. But what you do have to do is drop y'all comments down below. Tell me what you think about this whole situation, okay? I know a lot of people say, I don't believe the things that she talk about in her past is true. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But listening to the things that she is saying, it sounds like she is talking about herself. You know, so I don't know. And we know her mental is gone. So I don't know if she out here writing a book and this is basically how herself and how she doing her kids. Because one minute you saying how your granny and you sleep in the bed with your granny took you in, your grandmother. Now you saying that your grandmother didn't love you and you thought it was love. I mean, which one is it? Did she love you or she didn't? Is your mama in your life or is she not? I mean, which one is it? I'm just saying. And I mean, and a one-night stand. So then that's where I ask you, do you know who your daddy is? So either you do or you don't. Do you know who Saija and Lena daddy is that you continue to say that they are Haywards, but Hayward continue to deny? See, it's a whole messed up situation, I'm just saying. And you want to call yourself an influencer. You can't influence me on absolutely nothing if you still out here swimming your ass in this mess and you want to sell a book to us for us to read and mess our heads up. No, do better with yourself and your situation and your kids and stop repeating those same fucking patterns. I'm just saying. And that's what you call the la way. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all. See y'all on the next reaction video. Peace. Oh, and have a good and great weekend.